Hey, how's it going? Tonight I just have odds and ends. Like, I want to do an update on this and and a couple of other things like artsy crafty or crafty items rather. Okay, let me do an update on this. And I was playing around with cardboard. And it's part of that update. Not part of the update, but part of the odds and ends. Okay, so this is... Oh, look at that. I need another coat. This is the cup, and remember I covered it with, I called it butcher paper, but it's packing paper really, and I probably have... Wait, just a minute. I have some of the other packing paper here, and I got a bunch of it right there. And then I put a piece of fun foam in, and I actually did that tonight, and I was going to do it on camera, but I thought, oh, let me just cut the circle because I don't want to spend a long time on my video tonight. Yeah. And this one is actually too small, and when I measured it for the inside here, and even that right there is too big. Oh, it almost fits. So I was measuring this way with a ruler from the inside here to the inside here, and it was like 7.5 centimeters. And what I should have measured was the outside to the outside here, which is 8 centimeters. So this one is 7.5 centimeters. Well, maybe it's a little bit bigger than that because it doesn't fit on there. But this is the design that I did. A lot of leaves. What does that look like? What does that look like? That's so weird. I think I'll look at the Sony Handycam panel, but it looks like right here, it looks like it's olive colored. Oh, never mind. That's the vine, and yes, it is. It is olive colored, but it's like a dark sap green color on the field monitor. Yeah, I gotta stop depending on it for color. I just need it to make sure I'm in viewing range for you. Okay, then what I did here was, I put Mod Podge on here, that's why it's kind of shiny. And what I did here was, first I used one of the Arctics. What I want to say, the Arctics. What was the other acrylic marker that I have? Artistro. Oh, Artistro. And I took like an olive color, I think, and I just colored the whole inside here with that. And then, I don't know why, well, some of it stuck and some of it didn't. Is that coming up? No. It looks like it's coming up. And what I ended up doing was, I went like this, and I actually took it off with my finger even after it was dry. And I thought, well, that's not good at all. And I realized there's a coating on the inside, or there is no coating on the inside anymore, and now it's a little bit fragile. And so then what I took was folk art. Oh, I think I put it away. Folk art green, some kind of green, a dark green, obviously. This looks like a dark olive, right? And when I'm looking at it right now, I can see like that right there, right? That's okay. It looks actually pretty good if I don't look at it too carefully. But I got it or dressed it up and put a little piece of fun foam in there. And like I said, that is not... I don't know if I can get it out without killing it there. Okay. There you go. That's what the inside looks like. It looks horrible. And there is coating there. That's why it's kind of shiny. And see the light there? But I think I'm just going to put it in here and not put it down. Then later maybe, I can swap it out with another color or something. But I decided to go with that. Ta-da! Okay, then when during the time that I was doing this or just finishing this, I decided to go online and look for this brand, Carrot, for the lids and cups, because they're both Carrot brand, and that's what Jason's uses. And I went online, and I actually went on the Carrot website, and then also I went into Amazon to see if they carried the Carrot, and they do. And I can't remember the price. It was maybe a month or two ago. Maybe, when did I do this thing? I don't know when I did. I did it on camera. So I'll probably provide a link. It's probably an I have an idea, or can you hack it, or both. And these lids on Amazon, when I put them into my crafting list, my private crafting list on Amazon, they were about $40 for, I think, 1,000. But I could not find the cups, because there's a number here, and I did a lot of researching, a lot of digging for information, that this 90 KDL 96 PP is a certain lid type, and it fits the certain container. So I actually ordered this one, which is not a Carrot brand. It doesn't even show what brand it is. And these have paper lids, and this was a 50 pack. And when these arrived, the first thing I did was I wanted to see, will these lids fit? Yes, they will. Yes, they will fit. They aren't quite as easy to fit on there, I'm sorry, as that. Super easy. Like, maybe this is a good thing, though, that it's not that. Actually, that was pretty good right there. So maybe the more you put it, take it off and put it on, the easier it is to put it on. I think I would rather have them clear than these, which are not clear, and go with that. And I would like to decorate these. Now, these have a coating. I can feel a coating on the inside here, and definitely a coating on the outside. It is very shiny. Very shiny. I might move my light away a little bit. So there's that. So I don't know if I'm going to order these Carrot lids from Amazon. They might have gone up in price. I'm not really sure. I'll have to go back in and look. But I think I was also able to find the Carrot brand containers that fit this, I think. Now I have to go back in and check it out, and to make sure, because definitely I want to make sure. And those are for, I think, also for 1,000, and but a much higher price, like $90 or something like that. And I thought, I do have 50 of these, so maybe I'll just stick with these and order the lids. I really don't need 1,000 lids, though. Or I'm just gonna have to order, roast beef sandwiches from Jason's like every day, 2-3 times a day. No, that's ridiculous. So these, I plan to do a video decorating these, and I'm gonna have to be very creative if I want to decorate these, because there is that coating, right? I will find out. There's no coating. I don't think there's a coating on here, but on here, yes. Not on the inside. There is a little bit, like a very thin coating, but it's not as shiny as the outside is. Okay. That odd and end there is done. Now, the other day, I was cleaning up, I was taking a break from grading because I've been doing a lot of grading. The semester has officially ended, and hopefully by the time this video comes out, which will be Sunday, what day? The 18th? May 18th, that I will have already posted grades, I hope. But I do have one more class to go through, and it's Friday night, so I'm technically taking a break right now. It's like, get this done, and then you can go back to grading. What fun. Okay, so I found a box. I was cleaning up the area next to the downstairs bathroom door. No, I'm not going to use that one. And I found this box that these pieces basically came from that box. So I'm going to empty out these, and this was a kind of a box like about this big maybe, and I noticed how this is double corrugated. Ooh, double corrugated. You can see the 2 rows of corrugation there. And I thought, because I made a box. I took another box. It's all about the boxes right now. And that one's in this, which is a Nature Valley, 2 Nature Valley boxes. And see, I've already started decorating this one. This was just sitting up there, kind of like this. Kind of like that. Actually, a little bit up, and I was using the lid here, or the front here, to hold this up. So that's been sitting there, back there. And let me put those here, because those do go to Jack Link's box. And this box is like a set, do not separate. Content sold as set, do not break. And then I put those in there. Oh, does that measure 8? Does it measure 8? Oh, it might. Hold on to that. This probably had a seal on the other side, you know, the bottom of the box. The bottoms of the boxes have these seals, and I've actually been saving them. Yeah, like the certificate seals, box certificates. I don't know why. My idea is to use them as some kind of decoration. Let me move those over. And this one, I was just messing around with this box. I took the flaps off, and then I took the flaps and I made them like this. So you remember the craft supplies organizer? There are several videos, at least I'm going to say 4 for the actually showing how I did it and everything, going through the motions and making another box. Anyway, I took the flaps. They are the flaps, and I put them in, put them in like this without these being added. And this also this is from this box. So this is one of the side flaps here, I think. It looks a little small. I still can't tell. Look, maybe it's not. But this one was. And so I know that they will go in like that. So I just did the slit. Put this in. Made sure that it fit. I decided not to line the inside walls with all corrugation. And then I decided, okay, what I'm going to do here is, these came a little bit later. So with this one, so I think I did this one last weekend or something. I took one of the flaps from either the long side here or the short side, and I cut it up and made these. Right? And then what I did was, I'm just going to demonstrate here with this one. It doesn't really matter. And instead, well, I didn't really cut it, I think, but I can cut this one. These are super terrible, like not terrible, T-E-R-R, more like T-E-A-R, terrible, like I could tear it like right apart. So I can do this. It's very easy, and it's like recycled. It might be recycled cardboard, and those are very easily, can be easily torn. So I did this, and then I did this, and I think I showed this on camera too, and I came up with the, like, oh, look at that. Somebody suggested, oh, I can't remember her name. I'm so sorry. That's my tots. And I just had to trim it. So it was roughly the same size. I would probably cut this off too. And trim this off a little. And then glued it to, so I did it with this one. This is just a single corrugation. You can kind of see, yeah, you can see how it fits in there. So these do not come off. I glued these together. Same thing with these two. And I thought, oh, this makes it great because now I can put this in. I'm thinking like that. And then upside down. It actually fits better upside down with the slat going downward. And then if I don't like this style, this one I was using, if I don't like this one, I can take it off. Now I know that fit on there. Okay, there. I knew that it fit. Then I can make a new one, or I can use different pieces of cardboard. I don't have to use the flaps that came from this box. I can use any flaps. I could use these. I could use these and just cut them down, you know, and then put one here and one here. It's, so I'm thinking I'd rather go with that. I'm not going to put heavy items in here or anything like that. Although, the reason I did this box is because it is very sturdy for single corrugated cardboard. Very sturdy. So I just have to decorate it. This apparently probably had the tape on it. Oh, and here is the seal, the box certificate. This one says West Rock, that's a paper company, and Adams, Wisconsin. Oh, you know what? I don't have Adams, Wisconsin. I don't have that one. And my little jobby fell out here. And this one I just put in, I'm thinking this is part of this. And it fit perfectly. I was thinking, oh, look at that. I can just do that, and then I can divide, have 2 more dividers there, divided areas. Okay, I have here 2 cork boards, macrame boards, 11 by 15 inch, and they are, they each have inches on one side and centimeters on the other side, so 28 by 38 centimeters. And what I want to do is I want to put, also, let's see, they are ½ inch, I think, ½ inch thick, but they're very flexible. And some people even complained on Amazon that, you know, they got a cracked one, which is not good for cork board. They're cork all the way through, So what I want to do is I want to take, I already cut this board, cardboard. The many uses of cardboard. And unfortunately, this is single corrugated. But that's okay, because look how sturdy that sucker is. And what I want to do is put in the inside on the inside here for this board. Tape it down to this. And then put the centimeter side on the inside. Right? Yeah. So that, and put these together so they're thicker, and then basically with the cardboard there in the middle, they will be sturdier, both of them together. And I'll have centimeters on this side if I need centimeters for measuring. What is that? You see that? Oh dear. And maybe I'll switch those around. And then inches on the other side if I need that. Now I'm going to confuse myself. Okay, centimeter on that side. Inches on that side. Both right side up. Mostly because that stain was kind of bothering me. There's no stain there. Okay, so I'm going to put that, set that back there, I think. And so earlier I was thinking, okay, do I put this out? Do I want to... I was doing this. Okay, let me measure like that, you know. So I think I'm going to put tape. I think it takes... Now, I just measured this, and do you think I can remember? No, I can't remember. That's 2 right there. 3, 4. Okay, 5 across, and I think 3 this way. So I'm gonna do it this way first. Where's my scissors? Need the non-stick ones. That works best for this. And I don't know if that's good or not that I can lift that up. What do you think the dog thinks? Do dogs think? Dogs think. Oh, see, now I need to kind of cut that a little bit. That's a horrible, horrible crooked cut there. Oh yeah, it's already starting to... I'm not really worried that it's crooked there. I'm all right with that. Okay, I'll just put that on the mat there. A little scrap piece. But I do need to be a little more careful here. Ah, that's horrible. So much for that careful going there. I'll put that there. Oh, and I made... What did I do with it? I made a scraper earlier. Also from cardboard. Oh, yeah. That is great. I took two pieces of the Friskies cat food box, and at first I just taped it together, and man, talk about odds and ends, right? And then it was kind of bendy here, and I thought, I don't know if I want that, you know. It's a little bit too bendy, so I cut the little slit, took the X-Acto knife and cut a little slit there and a little slit there. and then open it up like an envelope or something, like you're getting ready to blow on it to open it up. And then I put some glue in there, the Ellene's Turbo Glue, I think it was. And now it's perfect. I really like it. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this. So it's a little bit, wow, a little bit straighter there. I hope I can get this on there. Wait. For the most part, it is it's stuck on there. I can do this. Just to press down. Try not to get a paper cut. I feel it rubbing against my thumb there. Okay, so now, man, this is much, much sturdier. Yeah. Might do a little bit of trimming off of here, maybe. I don't know. It depends on if it will bug me or not. And it's a little bit off right there, but I'm not very concerned about it. Now these boards are for sticking in those little T-pins, and I do have a whole mess of those. I bought cord, a couple of spools of cord. One is a ginormous amount, so I'll be using that for practice. And then I bought like a purple or violet cord spool. Is it called a spool? I don't know. And then a teal one. So I want to make I don't know what I want to make. Everybody makes hanging planters, you know, but I don't know if I want to make planters, but we'll see. My mom used to do macrame, and she made this awesome this frog. And it had, the mouth was open, and you could put like a bar of soap in there, or you could put like a washcloth in there. And then it had a ring on the bottom part. And I guess you put hand towels there. It was really cool. And I don't know, I don't think I have it. I think my brother Joe has it. I'm not sure. I'll have to check with him or something. But it was really cool the way she did it. I mean, it was awesome. I don't even have a picture of it. Yeah, I might have a picture of it. Man, I don't know. I'll have to look, because when I took pictures of my sister-in-law's flower garden, various flowers, so I could use it to draw flowers. The frog the frog hanger was out, I think on the back porch or something. Man, that was so long ago though. I'll have to dig through my pictures to see if I took a picture of that. If I did, then I will post that picture in this video. But I don't know. If I can't find it, I'll have to talk to my brother about it. I don't have any books or anything on macrame. So first we're going to do this, and maybe I will show a video on the beginner. The beginner does macrame. It's just a series of tying knots, right? So we have, there's 7 total knots, decorative knots, wrap knots, clove hitch knots, half hitch spiral. If you do macrame, please let me know in the comments, you know, how easy or hard it is, you know, whatever. I want to give it a whirl. So this ends the odds and ends video. And if I have any other odds and ends to show you, then my goodness, maybe I could make this a series. It's not going to happen anytime soon, by the way. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and have a creative day. Bye.